ICAI has proposed a new scheme for education and training for CA course. There are changes all the way around in number of examinations, types of examinations, number of subjects, duration of the course, passing criteria, and numbers of changes all the way around. Let us understand in this small video what are the changes made by ICAI in this new proposed scheme for education and training for CA course. In form of an example, let us take a student who has passed his 10th standard in March 2021. He can register for CA Foundation on or before December 2022. So on or before 31st December 2022, he will have to register for CA Foundation and he will appear in 12th standard examination in March 2023. Just appearing is important, getting result is not important. Once he has appeared in 12th standard examination in March 2023, he or she may appear in foundation examination in May 2023. That is just after 1 month. He or she may appear in CA Foundation. For that, student will have to prepare for CA Foundation in 11th along with 11th and 12th standard examination. Let us understand which are the subjects which will be covered in CA Foundation. Paper 1 will be accounting 100 marks, descriptive. Paper 2 business law 100 marks. Before there was business law and communication. Now exclusively the paper of 100 marks will be of business law. Paper 3 quantitative aptitude including mathematics, logical reasoning and statistics. 100% MCQ. Paper 4 100% MCQ will be business economics. Previously it was business economics and business and commercial knowledge. Now it will be 100% economics, 100 marks. Passing criteria has changed from 40% to 50%. So all the subjects minimum marks of passing will be 15% if this proposed scheme is applicable. So two changes, business communication and BCK is removed and business law and business economics are made 100% subject and passing criteria is 50% instead of 40% and 50% aggregate, which was a previous criteria. This will be CA Foundation. Student will be appearing in CA Foundation in May 2023. After passing this examination in May 2023, student will get result approximately in 2 months. So in July 2023, he or she will pass a CA Foundation examination. We are assuming he has also passed a 12th standard examination and he is eligible to register for CA Intermediate. So in July 2023, student will get registered himself in CA Intermediate both group examination. Student can appear for both group of CA Intermediate examination in May 2024. In CA Intermediate, what are the changes? Previously, there were 4 subjects in each group and there were 2 groups, so total 8 subjects. Now the subjects are reduced to 6 subjects, 3 in first group and 3 in second group. Advanced Accounting, paper number 1, 30 marks MCQs and 70 marks descriptive is a criteria for all the subjects. Paper number 2, Corporate Law, Cost and Management Accounting, Taxation, Auditing and Code of Ethics, and paper number 6 will be Financial Management and Strategic Management. As compared to previous course, what is proposed is to merge accounting. First there were 2 papers of accounting, now they are merged into Advanced Accounting, and ITSM paper has been removed and it has been covered at other places, various other places. So this will be intermediate examination and you will have to compulsorily pass both group of intermediate examination to join practical training. So when you are going to appear in intermediate examination is May 2024. What are the passing criteria? It remains same, 40% in individual subject and 50% aggregate to pass a particular group or both the group of examination. As far as exemption is concerned, there is one small change. Previously, exemption was being lapsed after 3 attempts. Now the criteria is your exemption will be permanent. So if you got exemption in Advanced Accounting, it will be carried forward for 3 attempts. After 3 attempts, it is deemed to be passed as examination and you will have to get 50% marks in remaining subjects. This is just a small changes in the criteria of exemption. Otherwise, passing criteria remains same. There is negative marking introduced as far as MCQ portion is concerned. As I told you, 30% paper will be MCQs and 70% paper will be descriptive. After passing intermediate examination in May 2024, student will undergo ICITSS training for 15 days in the month of June 2024. Clear both the group of CA intermediate examination approximately in July 2024. And if the student clear both group of CA intermediate examination, he can register for 2 years of practical training. Previously, it was 3 years of practical training. Now it is 2 years of practical training. Register for CA final examination after July 2024. Complete 2 years of practical training. Let us assume he registers for practical training on 1st of August 2024. He will have to complete advanced ICITSS training during this 2 years. He may even complete after 2 years, but before appearing for CA final examination. And a new concept is introduced, that is passing and completing 4 self-paced modules. This will be during your articleship. You will have to complete this online module. There will be examination. Passing criteria are 50%. The marks of this subject will not be included in your intermediate or final marks, but you need minimum 50% marks to complete these papers. There are set A, economic laws, set B, strategic cost management and performance evaluation, set C, specialization electives like valuation, international taxation and other subjects. There are 9 to 10 electives, out of which you will have to select one subject, and multidisciplinary electives whereby you will be having subjects like Constitution of India, psychology, communication. You will have to select one paper and pass that one paper. You will have to complete this during 2 years of your practical training. Previously we were telling it as an articleship training. Now it is termed as practical training. So during this 2 years, you will be completing your advanced ICITSS of 15 days. 4 self-paced modules. These are termed as self-paced modules. You will be completing 2 years of practical training. And you will be ready to appear in CA final in May 2027. How? On 1st August 2024, you started your practical training. It will be completed on 1st August 2026. You will have to allow 6 months of study period. You, after completing of your practical training, you cannot directly appear in CA final examination. You will have to let go 6 months. So next examination due will be in May 2027. In CA final examination, previously there were 8 papers. Now there will be only 6 papers. Paper 1, financial reporting. Paper 2, advanced financial management. Paper 3, advanced auditing and professional ethics. Paper 4, direct tax laws and international taxation. Paper 5, indirect tax law. Paper 6, integrated business solution, multidisciplinary. This is open book examination. Again 30% MCQ, 70% descriptive. Passing criteria remains same, 40% in individual subject, 50% overall. There is a small change again in exemption. Your exemption will be carried forward for 3 attempts, after which you will be deemed to be passed in that examination and you will have to get minimum 50% of marks in other subjects. This will be CA final examination. You will be appearing in May 2027. Approximately in 2 months, say 1st July 2027, you will be getting both group results of CA final. You will clear both groups of CA final examination and you can apply for membership. You will become chartered accountant on 1st July 2027. But you can apply for membership but not for COP. For COP, you will have to do 1 year of more of practical training. After becoming chartered accountant, post chartered accountant, 1 year more practical training. So you will become chartered accountant, plus you will be getting certificate of practice on 1st July 2028. This is not required if you are planning to do job and not planning to do practice. So you started your journey in May 2023 and you are getting CA membership, means you are becoming chartered accountant in 2027, approximately July. You will become chartered accountant in 4 years. If you want to get certificate of practice, you will have to extend this by 1 more year, and in 5 years, total of 5 years, you will become chartered accountant along with certificate of practice, if at all you are planning to practice. So time duration from previously 4.5 years is reduced to either 4 years or 5 years, depending whether you want to go for certificate of practice or